We're gonna see if we can survive this. No, we're not gonna survive. So today we're gonna play some of the level design final projects from my level design course this past semester. Okay, let's get started with our first level. It is called Mainframed. So this one's made in Unity, obviously, and this is an example right off the bat of a beautiful blockout level, right? So the character is green, they're just using a cube, which is perfect. And there's enough detail, even though it's very blockout, to give you context. You feel like you're in an actual play space. So we're just looking here, press T to restart, time remaining, so we've only got so much time to get through here. Did that door close? Okay, we're gonna restart. So that door closes if you don't hurry, apparently. Interesting. Can I double jump? Oh. Boom. Hold down space button, you can do a pretty healthy jump. Nice. Oh, I see the problem. I jump off this guy. Boom. So, already I'm running into an issue. We're gonna restart. I think if I don't go fast enough, actually, on this one, the doors close on you. So this is truly a speed game. I'm not sure I agree with that concept. Kind of a bummer. About blocking the player in with no way to go as soon as you're done. But the world building is fantastic. Some of the critique I think I would give, just a moment here. Okay, we're going down. Down the slot. Okay, now things are broken up a little bit more. We've got to hurry, right? Open over. Platforms are getting a little smaller. Oh, okay, go underneath. Come on. Oh, I died again. Here we go, my friends. Very cool level. So, the feedback I would give on this one is these platforms, the gray really blends in. I would say, especially with block meshes, contrast is your friend. Contrast those out so there's no doubt of what is platformable and what's not. If even the tops of these platforms had been given a different color, I think it would have helped with the readability. So very difficult level. That 80 to 80 seconds, the speed run, is right up my alley. Here we go. This is the perfect speed run level. Very little room for error though. I would love a sound on the jump as well. Okay, we're gonna go down. We have 60 seconds. Okay, we got it, we got it. Okay, messed it up, my friends. We don't know how tight the timer is, but we only have 40 seconds now. Oh, shoot. Here we go. We're gonna give this a couple more shots and then talk about it as a group. I would love to have some outside discussion, especially for these designers. Anybody creating these levels, they love the playtesting, they love the feedback, so they can just make these better. A lot of these were posted on itch.io. If you are one of the developers in this, feel free to post. Oh shoot. See that? I already lost 2 of my healths. Feel free to post a link to your itch.io. This is a difficult one for the first one. A lot of my students really like to give me something difficult. I would say it's a little bit too difficult, but it's still fun. And already I'm down to 1 health. I would say a number of things you could do actually is slow down those bullets a little bit. Give the player a little bit more time to jump in between those, because it is pretty difficult. have to do something tricky here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think one of the big things I would love to see is more contrast in between. I think you could slow down the bullets for the uninitiated player. You could always speed up the bullets at the end. You could even make those bullets bigger so they were more obvious. Once again, contrasting. The color is nice with the red, it works. Okay, we did not get hit at all. Our health is 100%. Now it's not. Here we go. That jump is kind of hard. Coming right out of that door, that jump is kind of awkward. What I tell my students all the time is pay attention to not only what I say, but what I do as well. If you see there's a section where I'm consistently getting stuck or hurt on, that's one to redo. Some of the feedback from the chat, reducing fire rate sure would help, I agree. Checkpoints would help as well. All right, everybody, this was Mainframed. For anyone watching out for the fact it's entirely possible that this is available on itch.io. If you want to play it, give the designer some feedback. Number 2, my friends, number 2. Okay, this one is called Lost in the Void. Another Unity game. This is Lost in Void. You are a stranded spaceship crashed onto a planet. Objective, collect all 16 parts to return back home. Warning, do not touch any surface, else your ship will lose balance. The warning is super fascinating. I'll tell you, one of the things I like about this game, the level design class, the big thing I tell students is to keep everything block out and simple. This one, they did use the terrain brush inside Unity to build up the outside perimeters. If I had my druthers, one of my big feedback is actually to still use primitive blockouts. Let me explain that really quick, and then we'll play through the level. Is because when I say terrain brush, that means essentially you have a big flat plane with a lot of vertices. You have a positive, negative pressure. So you notice these mountains that are jutting off to the sides. Actually able to use your mouse and click on that and pull terrain up out of that. The difficulty is though, it's not super malleable. Right? It's not easy to just click one of those mountains and move it off to the side or make it bigger or make distance. You actually have to keep painting and molding that, right? That would be one of my big critical feedbacks. I'd actually love it if this was still just polygonal blockout, but it is still unfinished. They did add a little bit of detail, but I like the simplicity of this one. They did add enough of those terrain and those things in there, these little mountains, that it feels very enclosed. It feels like you're actually on an alien world. They have the moving skylights in there and simple objectives, right? You're just going to get fuel, which spacebar will restart me because I was out of fuel, and you just push W to go forward, and we're gonna go collect these stars. So very simple, and it's not fast, which I actually like. It's kind of a chill little flight game where my objective is clear. These gold stars are perfect, right? They're a perfect blockout replacement for fuel containers. Press C to shoot the enemy. Here we go. Oh, cool. There's some physics on the weapons. Oh, and I accidentally hit the space bar. That is one of the things that I'm constantly having to coach my students on in a level design course, is to stay away from overtly pretty, right? Keep things block out and simple. There is a beauty in simple design. I actually think that these pathways are a little bit too narrow. And in driving a racing game, you want to avoid U-turns as much as possible, especially when they're as tight as this one is. As much as you like to use those, because they are a little bit wonky. So we are going to attack these guys. That's perfect right there. Got a little sound to it. Checkpoint. Okay, we got a checkpoint, my friends. I think we got the checkpoint anyway. There's more checkpoints. Let's go get this. Let's go get it. I like these trees. When you talk about primitive object too, these trees are perfect. These trees are perfect blockout trees. I love it. And it's creating some variety across this little play space. We've got these little crash sites. Legends never die. I love it. So how much fuel do I need? That's the question. I like how you kind of float up on these. Another one there. So here's the question though. If I go Will this take me too high? Oh no, 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 I went through. This is why they say don't touch the thing, because your ship will wobble. It'll actually crash through it. Oh, there's I forget about the arrow sometimes. Let's follow the arrow. Got it. So I've hit everything so high. Okay. There's another bad guy. Gotcha, bro. Legends never die. Okay, let's go to the ship. Let's go to the ship. No, not the ship. Still have another star to get. But wait, there's more. Another little effect later on, if they want to improve this, is once again improving the tension. The ship does raise and lower. You notice that? So mechanic-wise, so I got all these stars, so I won. A couple things I would love to see this one, mechanic-wise, is I raise when I hit the platforms, which is awesome. But then, and this isn't a coding class, so this is a little bit picky, but even in there, if after you were raised up, if your ship slowly went back down in position, I think then you have the opportunity to actually use that to your benefit, create some ramps here and there. So you have to get some elevation to reach some of those stars before you decrease in elevation. And so it's the fun part about that is because you're not using a button or a press or anything to raise that elevation. It's built into the pie. That's where you can use those limitations to really build out the level and have some fun. That's really cool. So very cool level. So the creator of this level, really nice job. I believe this is on itch.io as well. This is something I could see as really being the start of finding that fun within that and see what kind of emerges as you go through and fight those enemies and build this up. Could be a very fun little puzzle-y, casual puzzle game. I could see that being on mobile, etc. Would be like super chill to play. Collect all the fuel before time runs out, kind of thing. Okay, so that is game number 2. All right, next on the list is one called Fall Pals. So the first 2 games have been Unity. This one moves us back over to Unreal Engine. All right, so this is a Fall Guys clone built in Unreal. And so I'm gonna play through this and then we'll chat about it. Okay, so these disappear after I jump on them. Okay, looks like I can just run for the most part on them, which is nice. Oh, nope, I fell. So are those all gonna disappear? The music's nice. We're gonna see if we can survive this. No, we're not gonna survive. What is it? Why are they yellow now? So they're gonna disappear now. So we'll take it slow. Oh, dude, you can't take it. You can't take it too slow. Should I restart entirely? It's interesting. These don't restart. It just teleports you back, which is cool. The jump height has been nerfed, so I actually have small little jumps, probably similar to that of Fall Guys. So I'll make some more. You know, we can start giving some critique. This one is kind of begging for me to not be the Unreal character, but to be like a capsule shape. Because of the nerf jump size, I think it would have a better aesthetic for it. I love it when students recreate an existing game like that. And the reason for it is because typically something emerges at some point that didn't exist in the original concept, and so they come up with a new game actually through mimicking something that's already been created. My biggest feedback for this one, and this was even watching through the videos, is that I would like these to be larger. That's what I would test these lily pads, is actually being much larger. And maybe it is just because I'm so bad at it, but to me, making them larger right now they're suffering from something I like to call just enough. There's just enough space for the player to land on and jump off. And so I see this happening all the time in level design, whether it's a side scroller and the ceiling height is just enough for the player to fit in it, or the jump height is just enough for the player to jump to it, right? And typically, you don't want things to be just enough. You want them to be more than enough to apply ample opportunity and room for extra traversal, extra jumping, extra running around. And so this one is just enough, right? Movies XP says I like it. Yeah, I love it too. This one, just playing with some of the scale, I think would remove that just enough aspect. And I think that over the years, it's something I haven't really verbalized, I think, well enough in my level design courses. So that's something I may have a whole class just devoted to just enough. Because you don't want just enough, you want more than enough. I think I've figured out how to speed run this. We've optimized. I think we've optimized this. Let's try. There we go. Same with this one, right? As you come up to the next section, I would like to see these, give it a little bit more space in between these. It feels very claustrophobic. There's just enough to run through it, which is great. It still feels really cool, and it's challenging, but give it a little bit more. And then these as well. These could be much larger. This feels really good though. And there's something about when something is scaled up huge that makes things feel more novel and more exciting. All right, we were able to clear that one. Definitely the disappearing platforms were the most difficult. This is awesome. See how beautiful it is? And the checkpoints. Thank you so much for the checkpoints to the creator of this level. Always extra points for the, oh man. Dizziness. Here we go. We're gonna wait for it to zip back around, and I am nauseous. Okay. Woo! I don't know if I'm gonna be able to clear this one, my friends. We'll try. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Okay. Oh no, I can't jump high enough. I can't jump high enough. So I've got to, okay, we got it. Movies XP says Fall Pals, Stage 2, Claustrophobia. Yep, okay. So what I need to do is actually run off of it onto that one. As this one goes past, there it is. This is not gonna be easy. Right there. Wow, so these ones, maybe even slow them down a bit. I would love to hear the opinions from the studio audience. June Tree says, yeah, dragging the camera around makes you dizzy. Yep, me too, me too. In fact, I may not survive. I may throw up before this stream's over. Oh, dude, I can't make it. I can't make it. Let's try jumping a little bit this time. Oh, we did it! Oh, snap. We're gonna do it. Oh my goodness. Yes, okay. Now to the finish line. Can you just run across these? That's what we need to remember. Nope. Nope, these are leapfrog section. Wait. Oh, interesting. Wait, do they... Oh, this is totally, this is awesome. I love it. Can I just kind of, can I cheat on this? Can I kind of step, yep. Kind of step halfway onto one and see if it disappears? Yep. Oh, you can totally cheat it. If I jump over to that, nope. What about that one? Nope. This is pretty cool. So if this would be pretty frantic with multiplayer, right? Let's see. Nope. Nope. How about this one? Green. Okay, that one's green. That one is not. That one's got to be green. The Invisible Bridge. Yes, that's the correct name for it. See if we can do it. Can we do it? Nope. I'll bet it's over here. Yep, that's it. Okay. And I could almost jump that. All right, here we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. You did it. Pops up. We have the celebration music. All right, let's talk about what this level had. It had everything. The mechanics and the features are 100% functional. You've got the finale music, you've got the checkpoints, you've got several different obstacles that are all working as intended and bug-free. All they need to be, in my opinion, is tuned a little bit. This last one, the dropping platforms, actually probably scaled pretty well, especially if you had multiple players. But some of the other ones I would play with the tuning of those, right? For example, those spinning platforms, I mean, you could, towards the end of it, you could slow those fans down a ton, and then even if you had like some pendulum swinging towards the end that could knock you off, you could add some more of that tension. I would love it if there was some semblance of design around the sides, maybe even some fence posts that were built to give it just a tinge of man-made kind of feel, like it was constructed. You can do that in Blockout. Other than that, this is one example I wanted to show you that is extremely successful, but could be tuned a little bit more.